Guys, I get a lot of emails from people, even fans of the channel, who say, oh, hydrogen trucks, hydrogen cars, they're going to be the thing. They're the next thing. EVs, they're going to be like, the old thing, and then we'll all move on to hydrogen, and the world will be great. It's the new product. It's the new thing. Well, actually, I'm going to go out and call it. I think hydrogen is dead. Having a look at actual car sales in America, that is the only conclusion you could logically come to. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. It's great to see you. In North America and in Europe, hydrogen car powered sales, and actually in South Korea, everywhere, they have plummeted. In the US, for example, they are down 70% this year. Now, this is the worst start to the year for hydrogen car sales since 2016. So, yeah, I think it's safe to say that there's a cemetery over there in the US, and there will be soon in Europe and everywhere else, where there's a headstone and it says the hydrogen car. That's going to happen. It's pretty soon. I mean, come on, look at these sales, guys. They are so bad. It's unbelievable. Hydrogen fuel car sales in America, well, to be honest, you're only going to buy one and drive it in California because you literally can't drive it outside of California. There are no hydrogen refueling stations outside of California. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not going to tell you that when you buy one, right? Now, guys, I have reported on the fact that Toyota, in particular, Toyota hydrogen car owners in America are utterly livid, furious. There's been so many problems with fueling their vehicles. The price of hydrogen has tripled. Seriously, it's tripled. It's insane, right? You can't make your own hydrogen. You can't stick solar panels on the roof and make hydrogen somehow. Yeah, you can't, but no one's doing it. It's too complicated, too difficult. Anyway, to everything. It's not going to happen, right? So basically, you've got to go to one of these 50. There's about 50 hydrogen refueling stations left. I think 5 of them have closed. There was 56 or something like that in California. But many of them don't have enough hydrogen. And it takes quite a while to refuel your hydrogen-powered car. To be real, here's one of the big problems. Hydrogen refueling stations, right? They can only refuel 50 cars. So that's the limit. 50 cars. When that's done, they shut down. They have to wait for a new delivery of hydrogen from wherever that comes from. I don't know. So as a result, people are not buying hydrogen cars anymore. And the resale on these hydrogen cars is terrible. Now the media says, oh, resale on your Tesla EVs. Tesla reduced the price, so your resale is shocking. What a disaster. The real news here, guys, is the disaster for hydrogen fuel cell cars, because the resale on these cars, you're looking at a car that's a year old and the resale is less than half of what you paid for it. It's going to be like Fiskars, right? That's what's going to happen. All of these hydrogen refueling stations are going to shut down. That's what I predict will happen. And so these cars will just be like fossils, like, things in museums, essentially. According to the Hydrogen Fuel Cell Partnership data, 223 hydrogen fuel cell vehicles were sold in America in the first 3 months of the year. 223. So across all of America, about 70 were sold per month. Yeah, that's 70% less than a year ago. And it's the worst quarter since 2016. There's not enough cars to possibly sustain all these hydrogen dealerships, right? 51 of them. So, I mean, basically there's like 6 cars to one dealership. That's crazy. The Hydrogen Fuel Cell Partnerships FCV sales data comes from BORM. Apparently this is based on sales to fleets, to customers, to everyone, but sales are so low, it's not hard for them to find out the numbers. There's only 2 models, by the way. The Toyota Mirai, of course, is the main vehicle. That had 172 sales. That's down 74% year over year. By the way, if you buy a Mirai, they'll give you, I think, about a year's worth of free fuel. After that, though, that's when everyone tries to sell them. And then they're like, oh, no one wants this. The Hyundai Nexo is sold as well. They sold 51 Nexos in Q1, down 22%. Honda, they used to have a Clarity fuel cell, a hydrogen fuel cell powered Honda. That, though, that's been cancelled because Honda and General Motors have been working hard on hydrogen vehicles. that they're going to make in America. I'm not joking. They really have been. Together, Honda, General Motors, joint partnership, working on, it's been going on for a few years now. They've poured hundreds of millions of dollars into this project, so they're hoping like hell that it works. There will be a 2025 Honda CR-V hydrogen-powered vehicle. Now, sorry if you live outside of California, you cannot buy one. Well, you could go to California, buy one, and then ship it back home on a truck and, I don't know, just sit it in your yard and look at it. Anyway, now, of course, they're not going to sell many of those, and I've got no idea why they had the insane idea that that was going to work. Anyhow, limited car availability is a problem. Massive high prices of hydrogen, the weak refueling infrastructure. Shell said in February it's going to close all 7 sites, right? It had 7 hydrogen stations. It obviously invested, I think, about $1 million for each one. So that's, you know, probably about $7 or $8 million they invested into that. They've shut all of them down. Yeah, that's what's happening. So sales down 70% this year. Coming off a very small base. You only need another 70% fall to get to nearly nothing, basically. In 2023, 2,980 new hydrogen cars were sold. All across all of America, 2,980. Why would people buy this car? Why would they buy it? Now, I'm committed to the idea that these people were innocent victims. Maybe a couple of them thought they were geniuses, they're going to outsmart everyone, and I don't know, there was going to be some miracle and something was going to happen. And, you know, those kind of guys that they send you an email, they know everything better than you do. I get these emails all the time. I know everything. I saw your video, and these are the facts, and this is what's really going to happen. I know all the inside information, and there's all these conspiracies and stuff they tell you. Anyhow, maybe it was some of those people. Now, I have no sympathy for them, but I think the majority of people, probably 90%, were innocent victims. They walked into a Toyota dealership. They were just Toyota brand fans. Didn't care if as long as it's got a Toyota badge on it, they love it. They've always had Toyotas. Those kind of people, you know, those people. You know, I've had 17 Toyotas, or I've had only 2 Toyotas ever since I was 18 years old. I'm now 97 years old, and they've lasted for 66 million miles. You know, those kind of people. They just love Toyotas. Those kind of people. They walked into a dealership. I feel sorry for them. And the dealer said, you know what, guys, we have the best car for you. You're gonna love it. This is the future of the automotive industry. It's hydrogen. Trust me, you 77-year-old, you know, dude, or 86-year-old guy, you know, Joe Biden. Trust me, Joe, this is the future of the automotive industry, right? And Joe's like, yeah, cool, okay, great, give me that. He drives it home. Even Toyota tells him, guess we're going to give you free fuel for 1 year. It's amazing. 1 year later, Joe goes, holy shit, what have I done?